Don't become emotionally involved. You want to look at things from a perspective of the clouds, okay? And what this is going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to move around pieces on the board, okay? You don't ever want to be a piece on the board. You don't want to ever be manipulated by other people. What you want is to be able to have control and be able to determine where are you going to go or what move is going to happen next, okay? Next, what does starting actually look like? Like if you were to do something, map it out, okay? What does it look like? What are steps 1, 2, and 3 in order to get there, to start doing the thing? Okay, and what that's going to allow you to do is going to allow you to prioritize. What are the top 3 things I need to do in order to get to this result? And then when you start going, what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to execute a lot faster. Next, rate all of your own stats like you are a character in a game. Okay, rate your strength. Rate your dexterity, your speed, your resilience, your intelligence, okay? And you want to do that in a way that reflects accurately who you are and who you want to be, okay? If you're already super strong, maybe you don't want to get stronger. But what you might want to do is say, you know what? I'm not that intelligent. I need to get more intelligent, okay? So rate yourself in these areas of who you want to be, and that's going to allow you to improve your character, become better. Next. The unpredictable nervous events that you feel in your life and where you don't know the outcome and you feel nervous can actually be the best things for you, okay? Because when you're in those nervous situations, what you have to do is you have to adapt. You have to overcome. You have to become a different person in that moment in order to get through the nervous situation. Okay, and what that's going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to become way better, and it's going to allow you to change into a new emotional reality. Okay, and that's what you want. You want to adapt and overcome because adapting is the most important thing that you can do. Next, if someone has something that you want, there is always a way to get it. There is always an answer to get it. You can always go down some road that they went down in order to get it. I don't think, there is nothing that I can think of where someone has something that I want and there's not a path to get it. There's not a clear path to get it. Okay, there's always some route in life that you can take in order to get something that other people want. And that's very refreshing to feel that I can do something to get somewhere I want to go that other people all have, okay? And I might not be able to do everything, but I can pick and choose the things that I want. And that's what I want to do. Next, measure things in percentages. If you estimate your probability, you are much more likely to get a good read or the right answer. And that's way better than I think so, or might happen, or whatever, okay? What you want to do is you want to position yourself in a way where you go, okay, this is my probability of this happening, or this is my percentage, because a percentage is a lot more accurate than an I think or a maybe so, okay? So focus on the accuracy, and then you can adjust for probability, the probability of something happening, and the risk and the return or the reward of getting that thing, okay? It's going to allow you to measure your life a lot more accurately. Next, building your life on hatred will make you hate your life. Build your life on love and you will love your life, okay? So if you do this, you start to just attract love into all the things that you do. You radiate a different kind of energy, and that energy is going to make you just love your life. Psychologically, you're going to start thinking about things through the lens of love and not through the lens of hatred. Okay? Next, life can be cold, so treat it like an enemy. But you also want to have this dichotomy where you treat your enemy with love. Okay? And again, this is similar to the last one. You want that love to resonate in your life. You want to treat it like, okay, look, every morning I need to wake up and I need to attack life, because life is going to happen to me if I don't go attack it first. But I want to attack it with love, so I end up loving my life. Okay, you want to radiate the right things. Okay, next, build a strong foundation before you get deep into anything. Know the sections of the thing that you are working on. Okay, so if we think about it like a book. If we think about, when we go into a project, we want to think about it like a book. There's a table of contents, there's a title, and there's sections to it, okay? So we want to build that strong foundation. We want to build that there are chapters to it, and we want to know those chapters to it before we go and get into the details. And what that's going to allow us to do is we're going to get a very big picture of what's going on, and then we can start breaking it down into details that are helpful for us. Next, most people don't even have a plan at all, and that's where you can gain the advantage. Some people might be more talented than you, have more experience than you, more resources than you, but what you can do is you can just have a plan. Most people don't think, okay? Most people don't have, a way to plan or an action plan, and they don't set aside time to find the things that they want to do with their life. And that's where you can gain the advantage, even if you don't have all the talent, all the skills in the world. Just have a plan, even if it's basic. Sometimes a basic plan is better than an advanced plan. And sometimes an advanced plan is better than a basic plan. It just depends. But have a plan. Next, tell yourself, I am the best. Okay, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. That's what you want to think every single day. Okay, you want to think, I am the best, that nobody's going to beat you. And even if it's not the kind of reality that's true, even if you're not the best, you're going to start acting like the best, okay? And you're going to do that no matter what, because I want the best for you, and that's what's going to be the best for you, okay? So start acting like that. Even if it's an illusion at the moment, you're going to start working towards it, and you're going to start getting better, okay? Next, your phone directs your thoughts, and it directs your thought patterns, okay? I'm just going to leave that there, all right? Next, assess your emotional attachment style. Know that you don't fit into a category. You are just a human. And what you can do is know that, hey, guess what? There's a couple of attachment styles. There's a couple of attachment theories, all right? And I want to get closer to some of these categories, and I want to get away from some of these other categories, okay? So know what these categories are, and then you can start working towards the one that's going to be the best and the most beneficial for your life, okay? Next, some food will release better neurotransmitters or better feelings in your head than others. And some of them you can use to maximize your diet. And so what you want to do is you want to get the things that are going to give you energy, that are going to keep you feeling good long-term and healthy, okay? So you want to optimize your health in this way, because sometimes if you get bad neurotransmitters in your brain, what's going to happen is it's going to make you crash. You're going to have a sugar crash, or you're going to have, some sort of energy dump, and you don't want that. You want to have optimized for long-term performance, okay? Every single day, that's what you want. Next, being obsessive is not a bad thing. You just have to be obsessive at the right thing at the right time, okay? So when you obsess over something, just make sure that it's the right thing, that you're in the right place, that you have the right headspace around it. Because whatever obsession it is, whatever mental reality it is something that you're going to have to deal with, and you're going to have to move through it in an elegant way, okay? So focus on just having the right relationship with it, and then once you have that relationship with it, then you can kind of navigate through it a little bit better, okay? Next, don't mess your life up by simulating or experiencing the good parts of your life, okay? Wait until you can experience the whole good thing. Delay your satisfaction for it. Okay, we don't want pieces of the good parts of our life. We don't want, the small fractional things that are, kind of okay, but not really good enough, and they simulate it in the right way. We don't want that, okay? We don't want that through, adult content or parties or whatever it is. We want the real thing, okay? We want something that's going to make us feel, alive. That is the good experience, not close or simulating the good experience, okay? And sometimes, parties kind of substitute social events, and you want to have like a good social event, not not some like crazy party kind of situation, you know, or at least often. All right, next. So slow is smooth and smooth is fast. If you're able to do things in a smooth and fast way, then you're going to be able to glide through life. Okay? If you think of something that is smooth and fast, it is something that gets everything done when it needs to get it done, but it doesn't stumble. It doesn't trip over itself. Okay? That's what you want to be. You want to be smooth and you want to be fast while you're doing that. Okay? And there's a dichotomy between speed and being smooth with it. Okay? And so sometimes it's hard to find that balance though. And so you kind of have to persevere and find your way through that. Next, you will find love in your life. Wait for the real thing. Don't simulate with adult content because it's not worth it. If you get stuck with adult content, you just lose. Okay? So hold out, wait for the real thing, wait for it to come to you or for you to go to it, because love is worth experiencing. Okay? And the entire thing is worth experiencing. So don't sit there and simulate and get in a situation where it's, you know, your life has this bad outlook on love. Okay? Next, become irreplaceable by providing so much value. And you want to do this romantically, you want to do this professionally. If someone can't replace you, you become irreplaceable. Okay? And that allows you to have more control over your life. That allows you to get better results or more results that you want, and it allows you to have the kind of life that you want. And that's what I want for you, is to have the life that you want.